Alexandra Fuller chose to tell the story of the destruction of Wyoming by recounting the life and death of a cowboy. We talked during the last year of the Bush administration. Rape of the land, rape of the people.
Look, oil booms have come and gone before, but there has never, ever been anything like this. The technology wasn't available, the demand wasn't there, and since the technology has been available, there has never been an administration so willing to roll back human health and environmental laws to allow the oil companies to do what they're doing. As we speak, there are 2 rigs drilling on the banks of the New Fork River, which is the headwaters of the Colorado River. Air standards in and around Pinedale, Wyoming, population 6,000 in the whole county, was so bad 8 times this winter that residents were warned not to go outside. This is some of the cleanest air, some of the cleanest water, some of the most sacred land in the United States of America. Was. And so that kind of, for me the question became, why is it that we're prepared to sacrifice everything? And I don't just mean we, the oil companies, I mean we, the people. Why are we, the people, prepared to sacrifice everything for now? Why is there no tomorrow?
Well, I think part of it is we don't tell the stories. I mean, that's what's so important about you and people like you, the few people like you, that those stories do get told. The stories, the narratives we have, are the narratives that represent the perspective that this is, this is essentially the cost of doing business. A few dead cowboys.
Oh, well.
And it's interesting if a cow dies out there, because bear in mind, this is critical grazing, not just for wildlife, but the ranchers need this land. And the last thing they want to upset is a rancher, because a rancher in Wyoming still has quite a lot of political power.
And he's armed.
And he's armed. If a cow dies, that rancher gets compensated immediately, without question. The oil companies phone them up, they apologize, they emphasize that they want to be good neighbors. Colton H. Bryant falls from a rig. The safety hand comes to the hospital where Colton is on life support with a hole in his head that he could put his fist through. And the safety hand starts sort of posturing and saying, this is, BS. I've been up for 36 hours and now I've got to deal with this. And I want that boy to have a blood and urine test, and if he comes up hot for anything, in other words, if he...
And he's talking to the family.
He's talking to Colton's father.
As he's dying.
As his boy lies dying. And if he comes up positive for any drugs, he ain't getting nothing. You're not even getting workers' comp, which is deplorably inadequate anyway. The double standard doesn't even begin to describe it. What's going on here?